Men are weak. The race of men is failing.
The blood of Numenor is all but spent. Its pride and dignity forgotten. It is because of men the ring survives. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago.
And the dear lad began to share such secrets with me. Secrets that are mine alone to know. Bruce. It's true, Batsy. I know everything. And kinda like the kid who peeks at his Christmas presents, I must admit, sadly anticlimactic. Behind all the sturm and batarangs, you're just a little boy in a play suit crying for mommy and daddy. It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
All things wither, Bruce. But if we're lucky, not for a long time. You've been a good boy. The Foundation was such a burden to you. You know what you have to do, so we can be together.
Veronica! Where was she when Kitana stole my throne? We'll make her choke on her empty promises. Observe, wife, as I disassemble this construct.
Beware a man with nothing to lose. Bloodshed carries a price. I do what I must. Only cowards flee their fate. My purpose is clear. When you dance with death, lead.
Hello, Kerrigan. I've been waiting for you. Escape. My dear, I'm afraid you've got it all wrong. Really? Did you think I'd keep an animal like you close to me without some kind of insurance policy? Clearly, you are my greatest failure. Now, at long last, you will die.
You and I are both seeking the very same thing. We both want to achieve the peace that Jiraiya Sensei envisioned. You and I are the same. We're both motivated by our desire for peace and justice. The justice that I have delivered against the Leaf Village is no different from what you are trying to do to me. Everyone feels the same pain when losing something dear. You and I have both experienced that pain. You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine.
All that grows must also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it.
In that case, what? In that case you were going to be able to win? Is that what you were thinking? Now you're the one who's taking me for a fool. You should have thought to ask me why I don't seal my Zanpakuto. It's my spiritual pressure. It's so huge that even if I use all of my might, I can't seal it. So when I fight, I make sure to hold back. I never swing my sword with my full strength. Do you see why? If I didn't do that, my enemies are so weak, the battle wouldn't last long enough for me to enjoy it.
Too long have I allowed Earthrealm to endure the horrors of war. Time and again we've defeated our enemies, but we've exacted no retribution, demanded no remuneration. What have we gained for our mercy? More intrigue, more senseless violence. As the new rulers of the Netherrealm, heed me. No longer will I simply defend Earthrealm. I will seek out and destroy all who threaten it. No mercy will be shown, no quarter given.
The Collectors are a worthy foe. I would relish testing myself against them, but I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
Normally, a threat from you is worth considering. But with both a mother box and a sensory matrix field generator at my command, I rather think you should get off my planet. I will transform this world into a new apocalypse. Not hell on Earth. Something far, far worse.
We have battled enough for now, I think. I have other tasks to attend to on this doomed planet. I admit I have enjoyed this dalliance, humans. I may even miss you when you are ash and cinders.
Believe me, neither one of us is breaking our oath. And this will prove it.
But the Republic guards are hunting you, which means...
Whoever doctored this recording is likely in the government itself.
If you set foot inside the Senate, they'll take you.
And the disc will be destroyed before anyone can see it. Which is why you must take the disc to Padme.
Life's not fair, is it? You see, I shall never be king. And you shall never see the light of another day. And you... Why, if it isn't my big brother descending from on high to mingle with the commoners? Ooh, I quiver with fear.
The lessons of the past are forever lost to the present. Even those learned in the wake of tragedy are easily forgotten. The arrogance of upstart empires and their naive ambition have ever bound us to a cycle of war and loss. If only they would learn from our mistakes. It took the near destruction of our race for us to learn the foremost of truths. The tragedy of existence is that the only path to understanding is to suffer. This is, as it has always been, a galaxy of the ignorant and the deluded, of lost children, comforted only by the illusions they create for themselves. They shall learn that once begun, there is only war.
Once again, I stand atop the broken bodies of my enemies, victorious, but not unscarred. The Earthborn Directorate has been destroyed, and the Overmind lies dead and trampled beneath the ashes of Char. As for my unlikely allies, I think that I shall allow them a reprieve. For in time I will seek to test their resolve and their strengths. They will all be mine in the end. For I am the Queen of Blades. None shall ever dispute my rule again.
Mighty Steppenwolf, who might have sat here by the side of the Great One, but undone by his self-pride.
Are you questioning my right to lead? My inevitable victory? I am the deadly shadow and the bird of prey. I am the poisoned dagger that brings swift death. These crude and foolish armies know nothing of strategy. If they see a wall, they attack it. If they see an army, they charge at it. They will be too busy with each other to notice us. Or if they do, it will be too late. Worry not. And it is of no matter, we keep a keen watch. If an army approached, surely we would see it coming. Then, we would tear it to pieces.
God, you're such a weakling. And I was so sure you were going to be a challenge. You're trash, like all those men I killed. Now, how to end this? Maybe I should just cut your head off. I've seen what's in there. This is a kindness.
People from your world,
have so much to lose. Now you think, because your mommy and your daddy got shot, you know about the ugly side of life, but you don't. You've never tasted desperate. You're Bruce Wayne, the Prince of Gotham. You'd have to go 1,000 miles to meet someone who didn't know your name. So don't come down here with your anger, trying to prove something to yourself. This is a world you never understand, and you always fear what you don't understand.
Oh, no. You were doing fine. You had been courteous and receptive to courtesy. You had established trust with the embarrassing truth about Miggs. And now this ham-handed segue into your questionnaire. It won't do. Jack Crawford must be very busy indeed if he is recruiting help from the student body. Busy hunting that new one, Buffalo Bill. What a naughty boy he is. Do you know why he's called Buffalo Bill? Please tell me. The newspapers won't say. Why do you think he removes their skins, Agent Starling? Throw me with your acumen.
Well, to each his own. I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
My, such a beautiful friendship the two of you share. You shall make a most worthy offering when we perform the sacrifice.
A sacrifice?
That's right. A precious sacrifice, so that he may become a demon. That, Baelid, is the egg of the king. Only those who can be reborn as one of us, the guardian angels of the God Hand, receives it. The rest of you are invaluable sacrifices for the angelic advent. And now, as you reach the end of your journey, the road back has been shut. But behold them. Those who've flown with you, the Hawk's wings. It's at the end of your blood-soaked journey.
At least when Filavandrel's blade kissed my throat, I didn't shit myself. Which is all I can hope for you, good lords. At your final breath. A shitless death. But I doubt it.
Ah, there they are. 3 of your fellow counselors, whispering like handmaidens. About what, I wonder? And I've told you I would sooner die than treat with my father's murderers! And sedition does not? Speak your last, before I have your tongue. How dare you! I succeed Shao Kahn by his decree! From you, Aztec fool! Kill him!
We can't trust her, Excellency. Kotal Khan did, and she betrayed him to Shinnok. You tried merging Earthrealm into Outworld. The Elder Gods intervened, and Raiden killed you. That's when Melina became Khan.
You see, Ace can send out thought waves that alter perception. But enough with the jargon. She can make you crazy just by looking at you. In person or on TV. Even as I speak, millions of you slack-jawed couch potatoes are losing your grip on reality. Which, in my opinion, is highly overrated anyway. But you can't look away, even though you know something's terribly wrong. And the best part? I'm immune to all this because I'm already crazy.
Oh, I've been looking all over for this. Here's where it went. Sure, he smacks me around sometimes, but you're the one who's always hurting me. Now I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm going to need something to wear. In a very big truck. I'll need some guys. Not these guys, because, well, they're kind of dead.
Wah, wah, wah. Crying clowns.
Who needs them, am I right? Ladies and jerks, there's been a slight change to tonight's program. Nice tux. Hope it's not a rental.
Smear free. It's permaclown. Ooh, tough crowd. Look! Nothing up my sleeves. Nothing that won't put a smile on your face. Say cheese! I'm out of gas.
I bid thee welcome to this distant setting, this abstract time, ye lambs of the ungodly god born of man. Enjoy this sacred nocturnal festival to the fullest. The honorable child consecrated by the laws of causality, the hawk, thou art the chosen one. At this time, at this place, the one chosen by the hand of the great god, we art kinsmen, O blessed king of longing.
Oh, how absolutely terrifying. How can a man be expected to deal with people who put a gun in his face? I think you'll agree that turnabout is fair play. So why don't we make this fight interesting?
Little Kryptonian, so proud of your powers. Did you truly believe yours was the only race to come from a world with a red sun? Your deaths today in the face of the Reach are a mercy. My grand laser emitter would have ended your world in a matter of minutes. Another mercy. But it seems the mercies of Mongol are not appreciated. So we will do this the hard way, and the war world will unleash all its weapons upon the earth.
Go to your master, then. I release you to the wheel. Oh, God, no. Do you see it now? The monster that you served. Is this what you imagined when you worshipped it? And in that knowledge, go and feed it. I release you.
Do you know what I learned losing that duel? I learned that I'll never win. Not that way. That's their game. Their rules. I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to fuck them. That's what I know. That's what I am. And only by admitting what we are can we get what we want.
Now our traitors will live. I said I would not harm them, and I shall not. But Arrakis is Arrakis. And the desert takes the weak. My desert. My Arrakis. Why do?
Oh, you're a tricky bastard. Playing your games, thinking you're smarter than everyone else. You're going to pay. Oh, God, yes. Darling, what took you? Was there traffic? I told you not to take the bridge. It's always backed up at night. Get dressed. We have dinner plans tonight. Of course I told you. Silly.
I admire your lofty aspirations, King Riku. But I suspect they are but clouds of ink hiding the heart of a coward. Please, I implore you. You're a kingdom of bloated philosophers and flaccid poets, whose waters have grown stagnant, and it sickens me.
It pains me to see you reduced to this, Jasmine. A beautiful desert bloom such as yourself should be on the arm of the most powerful man in the world. Now, Genie, I have decided to make my final wish. I wish for Princess Jasmine to fall desperately in love with me.
I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses. I can tell you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even put a stopper in death. Then again, maybe some of you have come to Hogwarts in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough not pay attention.
For eons, we waited. Waited for new life to cover our world. Life weak with the warp's taint. The time was ripe. Ripe to wake. To finally defeat the Old Ones. To take the galaxy for ourselves. Our old enemies left us a gift. One that tore the planet apart and trapped us here. This is a rude awakening, but this planet shall learn to fear the Necrons again.
The orb is in my possession, as I promised. Yes, that was our agreement. Bring you the orb, and you will destroy Xandar for me. However, now that I know it contains an Infinity Stone, I wonder what use I have for you. I will unfurl 1,000 years of Kree justice on Xandar, and burn it to its core! Then Thanos, I'm coming for you.
Stannis is a killer. The Lannisters are killers. Your father was a killer. Your brother is a killer. Your sons will be killers someday. The world is built by killers. So you better get used to looking at them.
This is my most diabolical scheme yet! Assuming that the freak show known as my staff can do one thing right! You're telling me my plan. I already know my plan. I made up the plan. It's my plan. What I don't know is how close you are to accomplishing my plan!
You don't recognize it? This is your home! The Great Clock! A marvel of science and sorcery, engineered by the brightest Sony in all of existence, and constructed in the exact center of the universe! Give or take 50 feet.
Reality. In an agglomeration of dead ships. Far from here, there is an artifact made by our ancient enemies, the Aeldari. It let them tunnel beneath reality and create their paths between the stars. Their webway. This artifact would allow you to do the same.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there. Like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me.
备用宿命咒没招白透明的. Our dear leader, Kim Jong-il, says the weapons of mass destruction you requested are ready for you to take. He asked what part of the deal you did not understand. He says perhaps his translator did not make it clear to you. He says he should fire his translator? Do you have any idea how fucking busy I am? I cannot believe that I actually have a Chechen standing here telling me when he's gonna take a delivery. Hello? Yes, perhaps you can. Now take your weapons of mass destruction and get the fuck out of here!
All beneath the flag of the Great Bear exists to test the strength of the Legion. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all the tribes that stretch to the setting sun shall bear the mark of the Legion. We shall see how brave you are when nailed to the walls of Hoover Dam, your body facing west so you may watch your world die.
Each of us lives, dependent and bound by our individual knowledge and our awareness. All that is what we call reality. However, both knowledge and awareness are equivocal. One's reality might be another's illusion. We all live inside our own fantasies.
When the Necron tear shed flesh,
and left death for lesser creatures. We thought only of freedom from fear, and making kingdoms that would never die. We did not think of what else immortality would entail. We thought in terms of wars, of destruction, of conquest. But eternity also requires what you would call entertainment. For my part, I find infinity allows me to observe the myriad ways in which matter and consciousness manifest. I collect them. Objects, life forms, moments. This is one of my favorites. A device that can create roads under the skin of reality. Worth risking anything for, but nothing compared to what it has brought me. This moment is locked in a Tesseract labyrinth, a pocket of space where events play out again and again. Sometimes you reach this moment first, sometimes others do. Each instance is different in countless beautiful details.
Your mad crusade must end, sorcerer. I see only a deluded tyrant. I do not fear you, human. We fight for the greater good. Eldar, your attack against us is ill-conceived. War against the greater good is never justified.
Protect the communications array. Deploy additional forces to Unity Plaza. Fire warriors, beat these madmen back. Protect Aun'El at all costs. You won't take Unity Plaza so easily, Eldar. Strike teams, deploy to Unity Plaza. Defend that tower.
Relax. I'd rather not piss this thing off. This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake. Your pal. Where's he going? This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Sir, finishing this fight.
When a crime goes unpunished, the world is unbalanced. When a wrong is unavenged, the heavens look down on us in shame. We too must die for this circle of vengeance to be closed. We will leave this record of our courage, so the world will know who we were and what we did.
So, I'll give you a front row seat so you can see my excellent piloting. But make sure not to get in my way, okay?
LCL-Füllung. Aktivierung jetzt starten. Nervenverbindung initiieren. Die Plugsuits jetzt aktivieren. Synchronisieren.
What's wrong? A program bug?
Cognitive noise. I thought I told you not to get in my way.
What do you mean?
You're thinking in Japanese right now, aren't you? You have to be thinking in German, you idiot!
Okay then. Kuchen.
Stop! I've had enough! Change cognitive linguistics. Set norm to Japanese. Evangelion, Unit 2, activate!
You have chosen this path. Life works in strange ways. Your choices have clearly led you here, as have mine. I will give you a new choice. Leave here now and live, or stay and face your destiny.
There is a student mentality in all of us that must be tapped into. A student is resilient. A student is disciplined. It is only through discipline that you will experience the freedom of a warrior. A student never surrenders. See, the strategy is the plan. The strategy, the game plan, the plan of action, the recipe, the how must be studied before the first step is taken. I am convinced that so many of us lose because of what we were not willing to study. We must grow a discipline to deliberately investigate what we are getting ready to enter into. We must be calculated as we enter into new seasons, into new relationships. This is the road to becoming a warrior.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction, but your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
Shao Kahn has pitted Outworld's peoples against one another for millennia. And for what? The honor of dying in his wars? We must fight for each other, Baraka, not with each other. Aid us, and I'll make sure you sit at Kotal's table. Which do you prefer, Baraka? To be Shao Kahn's slave, or Kotal Khan's trusted ally?
We will deploy to the site of the last energy pulse. We will apprehend the Aeldari survivor. Once captured, we will persuade it of the rightness of our intent, and the Gwella will be forced to accept we fight a needless war. All will be brought to the greater good.
The man you saw die was my brother, and I am not even certain he is truly dead. I came here to avenge him, and believe that he may still yet live in one form or another. I've been told that if I can find some vestige of his power, I may find him. I see now that I may have been wrong about you. You could have killed me, and you did not.
You stand trial for the grievous sin of putting the disc for the rest of us away in the wrong box. Your flippant disregard of tradition means that when anyone else wants to pray the rest of us, they have to go through all the other boxes until discovering that you never even put it in a box at all, but left it face down on the coffee table. And now it is scratched!
Hang on, I didn't mean it like that. Why don't I show you just how much bigger than you I am? I'll go easy on you. Use me little chopper. You're a zogging idiot. I don't want to fight. Open your lugs and listen to me. I'm a zogging idiot who's had enough of zogging moongits. Fine. If it's a fight you want, you can have one. You stinking sonny. Show it off, moon boy. It'll take more than that to beat me. You're above yourself, you are.
You get in. No trick. Good enemies is hard to find. Get off my ship, Space Marine! Space Marine! Was that supposed to hurt? I ain't so easy to kill. You think you can walk out of here with that sparkly thing? I'm Boss Grimskull! This whole planet is mine! Whoa!
Booby time! Time to switch me shooter from tickle to slap! I'm the biggest orc there is! Smash it! Knock it over! And stomp it flat! Ooh, shooty truck! We know just where to hit an orc!
Wrong, you git! The greatest war machine is the Orc War! We don't need no damn king contraption to be strong! We is strong! Listen to them! Screaming with one voice across the whole planet! War!
I want to thank all of you for 2,000 subscribers. I would say that this has become the largest channel within my entire country discussing 40k, but, well, that would be a lie. But hey, we can always set goals, right? Anyway, just wanted to say that I will make headcanons eventually, but for now we're going to take a long break because I want to do something else than just headcanon videos. Because even though I have a vast data bank for voices within my own head, there's a limit to even how much I can do. But again, I want to thank you all. But before I go, I have one last surprise that I was going to put on July 4th, but that came and went, so here it is, delayed.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. It's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said, it's what they warned of, it's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it, make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon! Don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay! You'll never defeat the human spirit! You'll never defeat God! You'll never win!